Ended up being an epic day yesterday. 130 kilometres with just over 3,000 metres of climbing, and it was a really good outcome for a day that went long at the start. Managed to get within 25 k's of where we originally wanted to be. Just approaching Howard Hut, quite a big downhill shortly. It'll need to be spread out for. Might even be a bit of downhill walking, just to balance out with all the uphill walking.
Nightmare.
You get stuck overnight or just?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah. Still on Seeker Spur, climbing up. It's pretty tough going. Still about 12 k's to the water. Got about 1.5 litres, so no worries there. Just walking the bike back up the track. Oh, heating up, isn't it? I've got it at 29 degrees.
Well, mate, that's why it feels so tough, eh?
Yeah. No, we're doing well. You're good?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Sweet. Day 7, the long push continues. So hoping to get to Hotham today at 66 k's. We're hoping the road is a little bit better. If it's stuff like this, pushing's not an issue. It's only really when you get the steep gradients and big rocks and slippery gravel that pushing becomes an issue, and you end up having to lift the bike as much as you are pushing it. Some rain and maybe a storm forecast for later today, so we're hoping to get as far as we can before that. No designated water in between here and Hotham, so we've got about 3.5 litres each. I'm still hoping that maybe we can come across some along the way. Okay, signing out for now. I could see this one coming up from back there.
You could?
And I was thinking, oh, I hope we're not going up that.
Oh, wow. I didn't look ahead. I was just totally surprised.
Bloody flies. A winch wouldn't be a bad idea.
A winch, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Police winch, exactly. I read something, somebody said something 25 or 28%.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely like that, mate.
And it's no way to get good traction either. I mean, we're going to slip and slide. I've almost slid a couple times.
Just remind me, why are we actually doing this? Why did you come all the way from Seattle?
I have frequent flyer miles. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't really want to go for a bike ride. I was just trying to burn up some miles.
Well, at least it's not costing you an airfare.
Yeah, that's true. I'm getting all this suffering for free. It's a free suffer fest.
Hopefully we'll make the plane home. It's been a bit of a road closure, which we've decided to ignore and go through. A couple of cyclists had to detour yesterday. It's been a long morning. Been riding or on the bikes since 6:40 and it is now 10:52, so a bit over 4 hours, and we've done 21 kilometres. And we haven't had many breaks, actually no really official breaks, just pauses while pushing uphill. I don't know why they closed this road. This is probably the best track we've ridden on in about 3 days.
Yeah.
We've been on the move for 8 hours, done just on 38 kilometres and 1500 metres vertical. It's been a real hard slog. Weather's been warm, but the sun hasn't been out and blaring, so a bit cooler than yesterday. Flies have been driving us nuts too. Aiming to get to Hotham this evening, hoping to score some accommodation, but it's going to be a Friday night and we're getting there late, so we'll try to call ahead if we can get any mobile reception, but hasn't looked good thus far.
Water?
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks so much. Have fun.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
Had a little bit of rain, but not too much. Still about 22 k's from Hotham. It's just clicked 5 o'clock and we've been riding since just after 6:30. Covered a mere 44.5 kilometres. Still got at least a couple of hours before we get to Hotham. The GPS computers recorded average speed of 6.8, but in reality it's a lot less than that, because a lot of the time when I'm moving rather slowly, things have actually stopped. So there's been stretches of the sections today that haven't been recorded. We're about 7 k's from Mount Hotham. It's very wet, foggy and cold. Car back! Car back! Oh shit. Finally stopped raining on our way to Omeo. Short day today. We'll get the bikes serviced, do some shopping, look at some camping stores, see if we need to top up with any equipment, because there's a bit of bad weather around for the next week or so. Arrived in Omeo this morning, nice and dry, in about 2.5 hours, so only a short day today. Restocked on some supplies, just trying to be prepared for the wet weather that is on the way. Bikes getting serviced as well. We'll hopefully get them back tonight, which will allow us to get a really early start tomorrow morning. Early start this morning. On the way to Canberra at the moment, hoping to make it all the way to Thredbo, but it's a huge climb at the end. As a backup, we should be able to reach Tom Grogan at least. Okay, signing out. Great way to start the morning.
Longer hill than I thought.
Rugged up for the downhill?
Yes, already.
All ready to go. It's about 4:20. We've left Tom Grogan Campground and are heading to Thredbo. It's going to be a late night. Got about 1,000 metres of climbing to go.